they might not be here, but Rachel and I'll definitely be here. So, great. And Jake.
Yeah, that's right. In case someone tries to rush.
That's right.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. It's going to be a slightly chilly but beautiful day, and welcome to the historic Iroquois Amphitheater. This historic venue in our city was built in 1938, and it's amazing that now, 85 years later, it's still one of Louisville's premier destinations for live entertainment. It's a unique gathering space that's been improved over the years and seats nearly 2,500 people. And you can't beat the scenery right here in the heart of Iroquois Park, one of my favorite places in the world to go for a run. Thanks to the continued investment of our city, thanks to the modernization efforts that we've put into this project, and our relatively new great partnership with Danny Wimmer Presents, it continues to attract world-class events now and into the future. And here's a fun fact that I think our friends at DWP will really appreciate. At least 23 of the artists who performed at this year's Louder Than Life or Bourbon and Beyond previously performed right here at the Iroquois Amphitheater. There is great synergy between those two amazing festivals that we have every year, Louder Than Life and Bourbon and Beyond, and the Iroquois Amphitheater, all of which is produced by Danny Wimmer Presents and their great team. Folks like The Fray, Joan Jett, Cheap Trick, Sublime, and Alice Cooper are some of those acts. And now, with this amazing lineup for this summer, we're going to continue in that tradition. In addition to the concerts that have already been announced this year, like Andy Grammer, Spoon and the Beths, and Lou Graham, who's the founding member and voice of Foreigner, we're adding even more shows to the 2026 season that we're thrilled to share, including the Little River Band, the Pixies, Queensryche, with special guest Great White, and the Totally Tubular Festival, which is a celebration of iconic 80s music. We can't wait to see them on stage right here at Iroquois Amphitheater this spring and summer, and we are so excited. I know that Rachel and I are looking forward in particular to a couple of these events. We're also excited today to announce the return of our free movie nights, which is a favorite for so many families across the city. This year's lineup includes movies like Wicked, the first one, the good one, The Princess Bride, The Big Lebowski, The Rocky Horror Picture Show, and there's even the Hannah Montana film, which is right on track because I hear she's coming back this year as well. Several of these movie nights are going to feature themed food and beverages, along with opportunities for guests to dress up and take part in interactive activities before, during, and after the movies. I want to thank, in addition to DWP, our friends at Louisville Parks and Recreation for creating spaces like this really unique venue in the heart of one of our great parks, where people across the city can come together with their families, connect, enjoy amazing entertainment, and create lasting memories. So I'd like you all to hear from a couple of our partners. Let's start with DWP and one of their great leaders, Marty Storch, who is a jack of all trades, does it all, and is very passionate about what's going on right here at Iroquois Amphitheater. Please join me in welcoming Marty Storch from DWP.
You notice he didn't say a master of any of those things, though, right? So thank you, Mayor Greenberg, and cheers to many more. And no, I was not here 85 years ago, Doris, contrary to popular opinion, when Liberace and Carol Channing were playing Hello Dolly and stuff here. So, but standing here today is proof you really can come home again. On behalf of Danny Wimmer Presents, I just want to say how proud we are of what we have built together over this past year. Partnerships like this don't work without true collaboration, and it is exactly what we have found with the team at Iroquois Amphitheater. Thank you, Brian, Randall, Wanda, Metro Parks and Recreation, Michelle, Jason, Nathan, and city leaders like Councilman Rui, Deputy Mayor George, and of course, Mayor Greenberg. Thank all of you for this opportunity to prove Danny Wimmer Presents is a good community partner. And of course, the entire community for coming out and supporting what we do here. In just 1 year, The amphitheater has become more than just a venue. It is a place where people come together to experience live music, good food and beverage, thanks to Soho. I saw Brad Doyle here just a second ago. And create some memories and support something bigger than themselves. Last year, we hosted 25 shows, which were more than 2023 and 2024 combined, and drew about 45,000 guests, I believe, which all got to experience this trajectory. If you don't think this is important to Danny, understand that we have folks from California, St. Louis, and Carolina here today supporting this announcement. And by the way, timing is everything. He says, give his love to Louisville, okay? And this is his second home. You know, this is what drives us at DWP, bringing people together through music. It is the great equalizer, and giving back to the communities which welcome us. Thanks to Doris Sims, a neighbor to Iroquois Park and to the amphitheater. One of her many hats is leading our foundation and charitable community givebacks to the tune, and that music pun is intended there, of over $1 million. That deserves a round of applause. And we are incredibly grateful to our new partners, Monticello Bank and Anytime Waste, Michael Gordon over there. Your support helps elevate what we can do here at Iroquois Amphitheater and ensures venue continues to grow and to thrive. Thank you, Kate, for making it happen. DWP is excited about what is ahead and looking forward to building on this momentum together. And none of this momentum could happen without Joe Litvag, a music industry legend. It was his vision after bringing ZZ Top here in July of 2021, which unfortunately marked an end to a 50-year historic run for the original band members. He said to Danny, Iroquois Amphitheater is a hidden gem. It just needs some polish to make it shine like the diamond it is. Thank you, Joe, for making it so. Mayor, we appreciate you and the opportunity. Thank you.
Thanks, Marty.
Let me get this out of your daggone way.
Thank you so much, Marty. Thank you, Marty. You, Doris, Danny, the entire team at DWP are such great partners to us across the city. We're so excited about this season and know it's going to be another season of world-class events. And thank you also to Monticello Bank. Thank you to Anytime Waste for partnering to sponsor and support these events that the entire community can enjoy them. Everyone is grateful to your support right here in the heart of Iroquois Park. And speaking of parks, we're getting ready for whether it's here at Iroquois Amphitheater and Iroquois Parks or any of our other 120-plus parks around the entire city. Our parks are getting ready to blossom, literally and figuratively. They're coming to life. They're looking beautiful. That all happens because of the work of our amazing team at Louisville Parks and Recreation. And here with us today is Michelle King, the director of Louisville Parks and Recreation, to talk a little bit more about all of these great stuff happening. Michelle?
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, Marty. We really have a great thing going here at the amphitheater, and this is a powerful team when you can bring together a wonderful public asset like this with the power of DWP to program it. This amphitheater is truly one of a kind here in Louisville, and we are so proud to have it in our park system. There is nothing quite like experiencing live music in the heart of Iroquois Park, surrounded by nature. You can hear the birds giving us a concert right now. You got fresh air, and you really have an atmosphere here that just can't be matched by any other venue in town. What makes this place stand out goes beyond the setting. The Iroquois Amphitheater offers a full range of amenities like food and beverage options, a full bar, accessible seating, and other thoughtful touches throughout that ensure everyone can enjoy their time here. At Louisville Parks and Recreation, we aim to create spaces where people can step away from their daily routines of life and enjoy meaningful experiences together. And the amphitheater does exactly that, especially with the exciting lineup of talent that we have taking the stage this season. We're looking forward to seeing this space filled with music, with energy, and with people that are making memories together all summer long. And I have to say, I am especially excited that we are continuing our free movie nights this summer. It's a longtime favorite of kids and adults alike. This year, we're adding those interactive elements that the mayor mentioned. We've got themed food and drinks. We'll have some karaoke and photo booths, all kinds of fun, just to make those nights even more engaging and memorable for all. We're also introducing a viewer's choice movie night this summer. So community can help vote on the theme through social media that's going to play on the big screen right behind me here. So we can't wait to see this amphitheater come to life this season. And I hope that you'll all stay here after the press conference and join us for some backstage tours of the venue. Thank you again for being here. We're going to have a great season at the AMP. Thank you all.
Thanks, Michelle. Thank you so much, Michelle. And before we get to questions from members of the media about this or any other topics, a couple other things I would like to make sure the community is aware about. First, this weekend, I want to invite the entire community to join us at Alberta O. Jones. Yeah, come on, Jake, come on, guys. I want to invite the entire community to join us at Alberta O. Jones Park this weekend on Saturday to celebrate Earthfest. It's a great chance to spend time in one of our other amazing parks. We're here in South Louisville today. Alberta O. Jones Park is a gem in West Louisville. At Earthfest, you can hear live music, adopt a tree, connect with more than 50 local environmental groups and metro agencies, and celebrate our planet that we do every year. I know how much our green spaces mean to families all across our community, and so we've collectively made it a huge priority to celebrate them in metro parks and in other areas across Louisville. Earthfest is a great opportunity to enjoy the investments and improvements that we've made, to get excited about the new ones that are coming, and if nothing else, to just enjoy a beautiful day in one of our city's amazing parks at Alberta O. Jones Park. So please come together with us, join as a community to celebrate Earthfest, to celebrate our amazing city and parks. I want to give thanks to my colleagues here from the Office of Sustainability who have worked incredibly hard this year to make Earthfest bigger and better than ever before. They've been working in partnership with the J. Wagner Group and others, and I know that it's going to be a wonderful event. So thank you all so much, and we're very excited. What are the times on Saturday?
1 to 5.
1 to 5 this Saturday at Alberta O. Jones Park. Rachel and I are very excited to be there ourselves and to see others. Thank you all very much. And one more announcement about not quite this weekend, but coming up soon. Summer is going to be here before you know it. And I wanted to announce that Louisville Zoo summer camps are now available for registration. The zoo is a treasured place for kids to learn about the natural world and the animals that we share our planet with. And full-day summer camps at the zoo run from May 26th through July 31st for children in pre-K through 6th grade. There are not limited spots, and so several camps have already sold out because of the strong demand, because of the quality of these programs. But you can visit LouisvilleZoo.org for full details and available dates for your kids to enjoy a wonderful summer experience at the Louisville Zoo. So again, this is just some of what's going on all across our city, whether it's this weekend at Earthfest, this summer at the Louisville Zoo for kids, or what's going to happen spring and summer here at the Iroquois Amphitheater. We are just getting started and so excited for the amphitheater here to get open. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and I'm happy to take any questions from members of the media about this or other topics.
There's a proposal in front of the Metro Council now that would require all of the city's block cameras, the license plate reader cameras, to be publicized in an online database. Do you support that, and can you explain your position?
The question was about a proposal in front of Metro Council to make public all of the locations of the flock cameras and whether I support that. No, I do not support that. First of all, they're in public, so if you really want to look, you can find them. But the point is for these flock cameras to assist us in apprehending individuals who have committed violent crimes in our community. And you see every week that is helping us catch individuals that need to be apprehended. And so we are doing that in a safe, constitutional, and appropriate way. And so I don't think they should all be publicly disclosed on a database. Any other questions about any topics? You guys are quiet today.
of security levels at the Big Four Bridge after the incidents this weekend, last Friday and then this weekend with juveniles?
The question was about security at the Big Four Bridge and at Waterfront Park. The chief and I have been working on this every day, even before this past weekend. LMPD has been working on their plans for the spring and summer to ensure that people can enjoy themselves safely. We are currently looking at all options to ensure that Waterfront Park is a safe place for families to enjoy and for people to enjoy throughout the spring and summer season. And so we'll be providing some more detail on that. Right now, LMPD is actively working with the detail, though, on nights and weekends, whether it's Waterfront Park or other places where individuals have congregated in the past. We take that very seriously. Take Bardstown Road, for example. In the Bardstown Road corridor last weekend, there were approximately 60 citations issued and 20 arrests that were made last weekend. That is because an increased presence of LMPD. So whether it's there, whether it's Waterfront Park, we take this very seriously. We want everyone to be safe, and we're going to work even harder to make sure that that happens. We'll continue to keep you updated with any new information on how we're going to approach that for the remainder of the warm months here.
Can you talk to us about the controlled burn today?
I'm sorry?
The controlled burn that's happening here?
There was a question about a controlled burn. Oh, do you know that, Michelle? I'll turn over to Michelle. Okay.
The controlled burn that's happening at the top of the hill here in Iroquois Park is a natural invasive species management technique. We partner with our friends at the Olmsted Parks Conservancy on a regular basis to employ that technique. The conditions are right today. They made the call this morning to go ahead with that burn, so that'll happen somewhere around the noon hour, 11 to noon. There should be a pretty quick burn and shouldn't see a whole lot of impacts. Thank you.
And why do you have to do this every year? Do you do this every year? Is this for every year thing?
I'm not certain of the frequency, if it's annually or biannually, but the technique is to control invasive species throughout that landscape. It's a large space, and this is one of the most effective and ecologically sound methods to do that.
Any other questions? All right.
About the 2nd Street Bridge closing, or do you have any say in that? Lane reduction. Mike Moore went on the station saying that he'll fix it. You know.
Let's say what?
He said if you all can't fix it, we'll fix it.
The question was about Mayor Moore regarding the 2nd Street Bridge. As we've announced that Kentucky Transportation Cabinet is very focused on the safety of the 2nd Street Bridge. There have been plans that have been released to improve the safety of the 2nd Street Bridge. We've all seen, the entire world has seen, that the 2nd Street Bridge has some challenges given the narrow lanes with 2 lanes of traffic going in each direction, plus some other improvements that they need to make. And so KYTC is finalizing those plans now. They'll be sharing those with the entire community, and we'll be working with the entire community to make sure that everyone is aware of the improvement work that will be happening there. But safety is KYTC's #1 priorities on their roadways, just as it is for me on all of our roadways and throughout the entire city. So we're going to focus on safety first and ensure that everyone going across the bridge in both directions can do that safely. That's the most important issue.
Can you talk to us a little bit about the community convention process and what communities look forward to, when they look forward to the implementation plan?
So the question was about the community commitment, which is our commitment to the community regarding the reform and improvement at LMPD and our Community Safety Commission. Our Community Safety Commission is now meeting. I believe they had some subcommittee meetings. It was either at the end of last week, I think it was at the end of last week, that or maybe the beginning of this week, that some of the subcommittees had meetings. They are actively working. Our teams are working with the independent monitor, Effective Law Enforcement for All, on a regular basis. They are putting out a plan in terms of the schedule about when their reports will be submitted. That's being driven by the independent monitor and the timing that they think is appropriate based on what's set forth in the community commitment. So all of that is moving forward. But every day, Chief Humphrey and the team at LMPD are working on improvements with the officers, with the relationships they build with the community, and I'm pleased with the progress that we're seeing across the entire community. All right, well, remember, you guys can stay around. Michelle and the team here from Louisville Parks and Recreation is going to give some tours of the Louisville Amphitheater. We give you a little bit of behind-the-scenes tours of what's here, and we're so excited for the upcoming spring and summer season. Thank you all, and have a great day.